In this video, we are going to draw circles and ellipses. For these figures, we use the square that we drew in the previous video as a basis. We can now draw straight lines and 2D figures consisting of straight lines. But of course, we also have the circle and the ellipse, and this is sometimes experienced as more difficult than a straight line. What we start with is loosening the wrist, because you should not have the wrist completely stuck. First, we're just going to put a number of circles loosely from the wrist, just neatly together. Just like with a square, it can be a bit dynamic because if you really want to do it exactly, it doesn't always look like a circle, and it just looks less attractive than if you do it dynamically. It doesn't have to be perfect here either, but these are real circles, and you can also make an egg out of this. Ultimately, a circle is built from a square, because a circle fits perfectly into a square. So we will now draw the square that we learned in the previous lesson again. Well, this is the square, and then we'll put some guidelines in there. We divide the square into 4 pieces. I see that these 2 blocks are not exactly the same, so I just add an extra line. Then I connect the middle parts with an extra line, like this. Then another cross. This allows you to see exactly how the circle is constructed. The circle that touches these points and approximately 3/4 from the center. And of course, the radius is the same everywhere, like this. The circle I'm going to make now should go approximately through these lines. We just tried to draw circles offhand on a sheet of paper. Now we are going to make the circle within this square, and I will practice this dry first, because that is quite difficult. Like this. Again, it's not completely perfect, but you can see that it is a circle. We have drawn the circle, and now we continue with the ellipse. For the ellipse, you need a base of 2 squares. And let's start by drawing 1 square as you are used to. And of course, the second square must be just as big, and I have a trick for that. You divide the cube in half, and then you ensure that there is a straight line from this point to that point, like this. And then the intersection point here would be approximately the same size. If I put a horizontal line here, I have 2 approximately the same size squares. A rectangle. Well, in here comes a cube. Here too we have the tools that approximately here in the middle of the square. The ellipse should be approximately at 3/4. The ellipse should come like this. The ellipse is often considered one of the most difficult figures, so just practice it well. Like this. Well, you can also see, this one is not completely perfect, but this is always better than if you put it like this or put it like this. Make sure it is a smooth line, and then you can keep this ellipse neatly within the 2 squares.